Sean Couturier started the game not only on the fourth line, which did start. It was his 800th game, and we know Torts loves to start the fourth line, so it makes sense. And it's game number 800 for him. Mm-hmm. But he's on the left wing.
Weird.
And according to Al Morgani and the NBC Sports Philly crew, it's the first game he's ever played on the wing.
Also can't believe that. Even in those early years?
I couldn't believe that there was never a time. Like, I'm sure he's taking shifts on the wing and stuff.
COVID year?
But, I just found it odd that, he's never played substantial time and on the wing. And even though, he took some face-offs tonight, but he took 7 face-offs in 15 and a half minutes. Mm-hmm. It's very odd what's going on with Sean Couturier right now. And I have a couple of theories.
Oh, okay.
One is they are trying to load manage Sean Couturier. Okay. They realize, especially I've heard this offseason, Jason Martinez talked about when you come back from surgery, the first step, you get back on the ice and you're getting back in shape. And then there's the breaking up of the scar tissue after the surgery. And you're not fully comfortable. You're back and you're 100%, but you're just not fully comfortable until you have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
They also realized Sean Couturier last year, when they were playing him 20 minutes a game and he looked good, suddenly fell off a cliff. Maybe they're trying to avoid that. And putting him at wing now, that's a little bit less of a load. He doesn't have to be as low in the zone, doesn't have to do quite as many things. Yeah. But he's still out there, and I thought the last couple of games, Sean Couturier has had some jump with less ice time. I thought he looked pretty good tonight, despite not being able to score on the doorstep a couple times. I thought he played a pretty good game. And I've been thinking that about Coots. Maybe they're just load managing him, and they're going to try to do it opposite this year. They're going to work him back up, and then by the midway to the rest of the season, it's time to up his ice time. Rather than, oh, wow, he sucks. Now he's on the fourth line after you just used him 20 minutes a night for the first 35 games.
Right.
Perhaps that's it. My other theory, which is more of a conspiracy theory, is we have you playing left wing on the fourth line for a coach who you haven't had the greatest start to a relationship with. Yeah. You were out the first year he was the coach. The second year, all the stuff, he named him captain. A month later, he scratches him. He's got him on the fourth line. Now he's got him on the fourth line again, not even playing his natural position. They can't buy out Sean Couturier's contract.
No, they can't.
It's going to cost way too much for way too long.
Yeah.
It would cost a lot less if you cover 50% of it and trade him. Sean Couturier has a no-trade clause. Perhaps they want him to demand a trade. These are my two theories. One, I think, is a lot more feasible than the other. The third theory, which is Occam's razor here, the coach just doesn't think he's very good, so he's playing him on the fourth line. That's possible as well. That it's just the simplest explanation. He thinks he's a fourth line player, and so he's got him on the fourth line. What do you think, JP?
I mean, regardless, Bill, this situation is freaking weird, right? Obviously, listen, we all love Coots. Right? He's been here. It feels like he's been here forever.
800 games.
800 games. You heard it. You heard it today on the broadcast. But he's obviously older. We're obviously going through back surgery, especially in this sport. Back's kind of important to have, right?
Turns out it's connected to everything. Yeah. Your arms and legs, they're attached to your back.
Yeah, literally. And so, it is such a weird way, how they have handled him. You look at the timeline. Named captain. Was a month later.
It was almost exactly a month, I think.
He gets scratched.
Yeah.
Now tonight, he gets moved to the fourth line at a position that he's never played. And so, this whole situation is weird. Your theories, I mean, Bill, they're not far off. What do we think?
In all likelihood, it's, the coach just thinks he's a fourth liner. What does he not like about Morgan Frost? He doesn't think he's that good. That's why he scratched him 10 times last year. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that simple. But you see a guy who signed for this kind of money, for this kind of term. He's the captain. Again, he's the longest tenured player in the team. He's been here since 2011, 12. How can we figure out a way out of this? Well, he basically has to ask his way out.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to go, there's nothing we can do. He's got a no-move clause. Mm-hmm. We have to create a situation for him to want to go. And these, again, just a conspiracy theory here, but I don't think it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't think I have like a tinfoil hat on and I'm cooking up ideas. Like, you're seeing what's going on with Sean Couturier, right? It's not insane.
No, I mean, like, dude, when you have like a big money player like that, like, and he's not performing, like, what else are you supposed to do? And it's unfortunate too, because like when he's fully healthy, like legitimately fully healthy, like he's the perfect center in John Tortorella's system. And that's what's the most frustrating part about this as well. I mean, listen, injuries happen, and obviously players aren't going to be young forever, but like this situation, how is this going to end? And this is something that we're going to have to keep monitoring.
It is. Something else to monitor is Sam Arison, because he was a lone bright spot tonight. Listen, they created some chances, but at the end of the day, they got shut out and didn't look. It's not as if Kevin Lankinen had 50 saves, you know? Like Sam Arison, though, ended up with a really good night. Despite allowing 3 goals, he stopped 29 of 32 for a .906 save percentage, and including 14 of 15 in the first period, which is that part to me, the slow starts, and especially a slow start in your home opener. And again, I will retroactively allow for the travel, weird start. If they like start to look good over the next week or two, I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It really was just a weird start to the season. But like a John Tortorella team is supposed to be in great shape, mentally disciplined, mentally strong. It's your home opener. As tired as you might be, this is supposed to be a big deal.
We all silly like the mayor.